Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. What's going on, guys? Now, according to BoxingScene.com, Sullivan Barrera has accepted a IBF eliminator fight with the hard-punching, undefeated Russian light heavyweight Artur Beterbiev. Now, that's a great fight. You talk about two guys who are true fighters in that weight class. Beterbiev, the jury to some boxing fans is still out on him because he hasn't really had like that huge step up fight yet. Well, this is probably going to represent the toughest test in his career. And for Barrera, someone who lost to Andre Ward, then got rid of Abel Sanchez, got Derek Santos, looked sensational as hell against Shabransky, a guy who many people pegged to be like the next, Russian light heavyweight guy that kind of become a world champion. He iced him like no tomorrow in that fight and showed that he was a completely different fighter on a Derek Santos. So I like the Derek Santos trained version of Barrera. I think that guy definitely can win this fight with Beterbiev. Because it is a different fighter. He's not throwing every punch hard. He's showing you the different level, the different wrinkles in his skill set, and it'll be interesting to see that on display against a guy like Beterbiev, who people believe to be a top 5 light heavyweight already. Despite him not having that major step up fight yet, and this will be it. So there's no deal in place yet, but they're gonna negotiate it. They're gonna get to negotiations and whatnot. But both of them want the fight, and Barrera has formally accepted the fight. So basically, the winner of the fight will be the mandatory for Andre Ward's IBF title, which is kind of weird because Andre Ward is kind of in limbo. He's been saying he's going to retire, which could be just a way to stick his chest out and get leverage in the negotiations for the rematch. But then it might also be true. We've seen Andre Ward do some stuff like this before. Might retire, or he might fight Kovalev in the rematch. So either way, it's not looking like he's going to fight the winner of this particular fight right away anyway. So I don't really know where that leaves the winner of this fight. But regardless of that, on paper it's a good fight. You have Beterbiev with a ridiculous Olympic pedigree, beat Sergey Kovalev twice in the amateurs, has blasted every and all opponents that have stepped in that ring with him, has shown exceptional conditioning in all 11 of his fights. So it'll be interesting to see how Barrera deals with that, and if he has the stamina to hang around with the younger fighter, because I believe Barrera is about 34 years old. So we'll see what happens. But fair play to both these guys, particularly Barrera, because you look at his last 3 fights, including this one when it does happen. He'll have fought Andre Ward, Shabransky, and then now Artur Beterbiev. That's as far as I'm concerned, that's a who's who of the division, because Ward, regardless of how I feel, or you guys know how I feel about that Kovalev fight, Ward is the light heavyweight champion, and he, talented fighter. Beterbiev is probably one of the more destructive forces in the division right now, and people are pegging him to rule over the division at some point. So there's him as well. And then you had Shabransky, who many people wanted to see fight Andre Ward before he fought Kovalev, and Barrera pretty much exposed any and all weaknesses in his game and his skill set. So this guy's taking the tough road, and if he's to be Beterbiev and put himself in line for a title shot, he's done it the honest way. He's done it the honorable way, and I'm just glad that he accepted the fight. I know Beterbiev also had something to say about him accepting the challenge. I think I got it right here in front of me on Boxing Scene. He said, let me pull it up. Let's see, Beterbiev in regards to the fight with Barrera said, let's see, I quote, the events are changing very fast. We just got confirmation that Sullivan Barrera insisted on a fight, and it will take place. I would like to thank Sullivan, and that he had a final say in the negotiations. He proved to be a real fighter. I hope the fans in boxing will enjoy the fight as the Russian and let the strongest one win. Last but not least, I wish to thank the promoters for their agreement to organize the eliminator. So this is gonna happen. I'm excited for this. I feel like these guys obviously aren't huge names, but stylistically, with the way both of them fight, I think we're going to get a really explosive matchup between these two. And whoever wins this fight, I want to see them fight the winner of Kovalev Kovalev versus Ward rematch, or if that doesn't happen, match them up with Joe Smith, or maybe Badu Jack first fight. I don't know. There's a lot of ways this could go to the winner of this fight, but I'm just glad it's happening, and credit to both Beterbiev and Barrera, two guys that I can honestly say that in that division, in that weight class, I'm fans of, and I do enjoy watching them both fight. But let me know what you guys think. Sullivan Barrera accepts the IBF eliminator fight with Artur Beterbiev, probably one of the more destructive forces in the sport right now. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. Who do you got in this fight? Who do you favor? And yeah, leave them down below. Take the time to subscribe, and you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Dania. So until next time, take care, guys.